Each year, in conjunction with Steel Incorporated, Virginia Beach honors one of their own as the Firefighter of the Year. This year, Master Firefighter Mark Hundley was recognized. What is a firefighter? Put basically, we are public servants. If you had to describe our profession in one word, what might that be? Trustworthy, dependable, dedicated, self-sacrificing, strong, humble, caring. Individually, it can be difficult to embody each of these characteristics, but tonight I would like to share with you one of our own that not only meets but exceeds them. 12 years ago, this firefighter entered the Virginia Beach Fire Department as a member of TRFA number 51. The fire service was in his blood. He was following the path his father before him had already blazed. Leaving the construction field, he donned the boots of a recruit firefighter and has never looked back except to lend a helping hand to a friend.
And if your hot water heater's leaking at 2 o'clock in the morning, he would come out and help you fix it. No doubt in my mind.
Achieving the skills of a firefighter is difficult. Throughout the academy, the instructors prepare you for the challenges ahead. Once you graduate from the academy, you quickly learn they merely provided the tools of the trade. Now it is up to you to hone those skills, integrate with the crew, and become a contributing member. For some, this in and of itself can be a daunting challenge. Tonight's firefighter wanted more.
So he's always a leader. He's the go-to guy at Company 3, whether it be knowing something about the truck, something about the hazmat team, or even a firefighter. He's an extremely good firefighter, and he's just a great guy to work with.
The Hazardous Materials Team, often referred to affectionately as the glowworms, to some may not be a cherished assignment. I mean, after completing the academy with Firefighter 1 and 2 and EMT enhanced classes and driver pump operator with topics like hydraulics and pump theory, who would willingly sign up for chemistry? Not only did this firefighter join the Hazardous Materials Team, but he has become a resident expert in the field.
Mark is a wealth of knowledge, and some people say that a lot of people have a lot of experience, but they're not master of anything. Mark, he is awesome with all kind of hands-on type of tools, pumps. He's had a construction background. He's real motivated with hazmat. He has been and continues to be, and is instrumental in not only our component being well-trained and top-notch, but his own Virginia Beach hazmat team the same way.
The real Mark is he is there behind you 100%. He is with you. He is a team player. He's trustworthy. He's capable. And because of those are the three values I think are characteristics that I value most in people, truthfully. And to know that I can always trust him to do the right thing is tops.
Most of us would gain satisfaction with these accomplishments and slow down to enjoy our success. Not this firefighter. Still seeking a challenge, this firefighter joined Virginia Task Force 2 even without being stationed at Company 10. Diligence and an aggressive nature not only provided a position on the team, but moved this firefighter up to the team leader position.
I look forward to the day that he also gets promoted and he's a leader without being the formal leadership position. He's a leader for the FEMA team, and he's a leader on his crew. I know he's the go-to guy for everybody.
Mark is he's a great guy to work with in a lot of different ways. Mark is a very intelligent guy. I think he plays himself off to be maybe just a happy-go-lucky guy, but once you get to know Mark, you learn very quickly that he's very intelligent, and he probably knows a lot more than he's letting on. He has a lot of experience prior to the fire service too that serves him well, serves us well as teammates.
On the FEMA team, he is extremely involved. He's part of a working group. He has been for the past several years that are dealing with robotics and how that we can use them in the fire service and the USAR world. He's contributing. He is now a sitting member of the WMD working group for the USAR system. When he commits to something, he commits to it, he sticks to it from the start to the finish.
Still something was missing. The fire service is all about helping people, and this firefighter wanted to stretch himself even further. Pairing up with his friends, he purchased a kayak and joined a team of 4 who, beginning in Florida, paddled back up the intercoastal waterway to Virginia Beach to raise money for the Shriners Burn Hospital.
I thought it was kind of odd because Mark Hundley is a guy that's got his irons in every fire out there. I was thinking, how is that guy going to put a time commitment into something like this? Because he's the go-to guy for every project that seems to go on. So I had doubts that he'd had the time commitment, but you know what? He stepped up. We get on the water about 6 o'clock and we sit there in the boats, and we'd always wait and sit there and wait in our boats. We sit there and you're always sore and hurting and just wet and just miserable the whole time. So we're sitting there waiting for somebody to take off, just to start paddling and say, okay guys, let's go. First one out, Mark.
We are proud of the accomplishments of one of our own, but no one can say it better than retired Virginia Beach Fire Department Battalion Chief Jim Hundley, Mark's dad.
They started off over at Company 1 and with Captain Al Jameson. He's had some really good captains to work for. They've been very good. They've taught him a lot of good skill sets and brought him along and mentored him along. And then I had the fortune, the good fortune of having to be his battalion chief. 1 year later at Company 3, he worked for another good captain, Mike Claggett, and I was he was in the chain of command there, and I thought that was the most thrilling thing I'd ever done. I'd never experienced that before. I had one of my own children work for me, you know. And we had some good times, and I enjoyed listening to him, enjoyed watching him grow and develop, and develop those skills he needed, became good at it, and I knew he had a career, I knew he was on his way, and I knew it was nothing he couldn't do, so I was excited about that. Oh, I would tell Mark, you know, you have been terrific. I knew you've committed, you've accomplished the things that I thought you would accomplish and more. And the whole family is very proud of you. And we know that you can excel, and we know you can continue on, and done a good job. Old Dad's proud of you.
Tonight we would like to recognize Master Firefighter Mark Hundley as the Virginia Beach Firefighter of the Year. Congratulations and a job well done, Mark.